Hello friends, welcome to my channel once again. So till now we have covered the string function. So in today's video we are going to discuss about the number function. Later on we will discuss the date function, aggregate and analytical functions. Okay. So let's go with the number function. In number function we have few functions like sign, ABS, that is absolute, greatest, list, floor, seal, mod, square, and this is the power. Okay, so these are the main functions which belong from the number function, so that we are going to discuss. Okay, so let's go one by one. Firstly, sign function. What this sign function is giving, what are the values? Okay, basically this sign function we are applying on the number values. Okay, so whatever the plus sign, or either it will be negative sign. Just a second, let me execute one query, that is select star from table name, so you will get more idea. So these are our tables. Okay, student tables, in which just I am considering the salary column. So in salary column we have data like 1 2 3 -4 null and null. Okay, so what this sign function is saying, sign function indicates the sign of these values, data values. Okay, sign of this data. So in one it has positive sign, it has positive, and this is the -4, it means it has a negative sign. Okay, this null, this null will be null. Why? Because as I already told, that if you are doing any manipulation with the null values means it is undetermined values. Okay, so any manipulation if you are performing with the null values, it will always return the null. Okay, so let's come to the sign. So sign will always give positive sign or negative sign, that's it. Okay, so as syntax you can see here, just we need to put sign within the parenthesis, we need to put our values or our column name. So I'm going to perform on the column. So let's execute this query, select sign mobile from your table. Okay, this column I've given here, multiple columns you can put here, no problem for that. Okay, so let's execute it. Sign column name as per the syntax, and this column additional column I have given from your table name. So after executing this, okay, I'm considering with the mobile column. Okay, so in this is our original values. Okay, with the mobile column. So what it is giving, this sign column, what it is giving, it is giving the negative sign. Okay, because it's -1 to 36, so this is negative sign. This is also giving negative sign, this is giving the positive sign, positive and positive. So its output will be either 1 or -1, that's it. Whatever the value is there, it doesn't matter, it will only checking the sign. If positive will be there, it will return the 1 values. If negative will be there, it will return the -1, that's it. Okay, this is the sign function which giving the sign only. Now coming to the ABS. ABS means it is returning the absolute values. Absolute means here you can see minus or you can see here 6658.85. Okay, so this is a decimal values. So what you are expecting from the absolute will give the exact value, numeric values. Okay, integer values you can say. This is the float values or decimal values. Okay, because decimal is there, 0.85. Okay, so either it should be 58, 6658 or 6659. It should be complete integer values. Okay, and one more thing, this absolute always return with the positive values. Okay, so as per the syntax, what we can put here, select ABS, and here column name we can put. So ABS, select this mobile. For the reference I am giving mobile column and our function ABS, within parenthesis I am giving this column name like mobile from student. Let's execute it. So while executing, what we can see here, see here -1 to 36 is there. But what absolute is giving? 1 2 3 6. As I said just now, I said that ABS is also always returning the positive values. Okay, so whatever the negative values will be there, that will be also will be in positive sign, and yeah, it will be in positive sign. Okay, so it will be 1 2 3 6, 1 2 3 6, 3 6 4 5. It will be 3 6 4 5. Okay. Now coming to the third one. Greatest one. This greatest function, actually, for this function we have two parentheses. Sorry, within the parentheses we have two parameters. Greatest means we are comparing in the two values, which is the greater values. Okay, because greater, to compare the greatest things or which is the greater, so we need to compare in two values, minimum two values. Okay, so greatest, for the greatest function we require two values in which they are doing the comparison. Okay, which is the greater, and it is returning the greatest values. So for example, as you can see here, greatest syntax, select greatest, first value I am giving 3561, and second value, comma, second value I am giving 6541. So as you can see here, I'm from table name. So table name I'm taking as a dual. You can put here column name and another column name you can put here, and you can put here your string name. Okay, just I'm taking the dual. So here you can see 6541 is the greatest value in comparison of 3561. Okay, so in output it should be there 6541. So let's execute it. What value is coming? 6541, because this is the greatest value in comparison of 6541. Same like we can go with the list values. List is returning the lower values. Okay, lowest values. So with the same values, its output should be 3561. Just one thing need to remember, for the greatest and least function, we require two values or two columns in which they can do the comparison, and on that basis they can give the output. Okay, either greatest or least values. Okay, hope you understood. This is a very simple function. Now going with the mod function. Okay, so what mod function is saying is, whenever we are doing the division, okay, suppose I am doing the division 5 with the 2. Okay, so what will be the remaining? Remaining will be 1, because 2 to the 4 and 1 will be the remaining, right? So mod will return that remaining values. Okay, whatever the value is remaining, that mod is returning. If it is completely divided, then it will return, mod will return the 0 values. And if it is not completely divided, then it will return the remaining values. Okay, so as per syntax, we can see mod, select mod, dividend. Dividend means on which values you want to divide. For example, I am dividing 5 divided by 2. Okay, so here 5 will be the dividend. So I will put 5 here, and through which I am dividing. What is the divider? Divider is 2. Okay, so I will put here 2. Right. Instead of that, if you don't have any particular values, so we can put here on which column I want to perform the mod operation. So that column I can put. So here I am putting salary. On salary column I want to divide. Okay, and remaining values I want to return. So through, what is the divider here? Through which I am going to divide the salary? 2. So I am dividing by the 2, right? Let's execute this query. Select salary mod. So as I'm dividing by 2, so 1 is not divided by 2. Okay, so that's why it is returning as a 1. This 2 is divided by 2. Completely it is divided. So that's why mod will return the 0 values. 3 is not divided by 2. Okay, So if you will divide it by if you want to divide the 3 with the 2, so 1 will be the remaining, so that remaining value you can return here. Okay, mod is returning here 1. Now going with the -4. Okay, so -4, just for the mod you don't consider the positive and negative sign. You don't need to consider the positive and negative sign. Okay, because why? Because if this is completely divided, 4 is completely divided by 2. Okay, so what the remaining values will be there? 0. Okay, so now if you want to consider it was -4, okay, and it is completely divided, so it will be -0, right? So we cannot put like this. 0 will be sorry, 0 cannot be -0, it will be 0. If you want to manipulate, do the any manipulation with the 0, it will be always 0. Okay, any manipulation with the 0 or null, it will be 0 or null. Okay, so that's why in simple term we don't consider the negative and positive sign. We just divide it. If you want to divide by 2, we just divide it, and whatever the remaining value will be there, if it is completely divided, then it will return 0. If not divided, it will return the 1. Okay, so this is the mod operation. Checking with the floor and seal. Actually, just a second. Let me execute main queries. Select star from student. Then I will tell you. See, select star from, this is our column. Okay, so what floor is reflecting and what cell is giving output, just need to understand. I am performing the operation on the mobile. Okay, so floor means whatever the list value will be there of this value. Okay, it will return the list values, and cell will return the possible highest values, nearest, you can say nearest highest values, nearest possible highest value. Cell will return the nearest possible highest values, and floor will return the nearest lowest values. Okay, so its syntax will be like floor, just you need to put column name, that's it. Select cell, you need to put just column name from table. So let's execute it, then you will, I think you are able to understand. So select mobile, floor mobile from student. What is that mobile values? So is there any nearest value? This is a complete integer value. Okay, so it will be as it is, but here you can see -364645.36. This was the decimal values. Okay, decimal values. So what will be the complete integer values? Let me write here 45.36. As I said, flow is returning the nearest possible lower values. Okay, so 0.36, what will be the latest you can say nearest possible values? 3645, right? Lowest value will be 3645, nearest will be 3645, integer values. Okay, but this, when it will be there, when it will be the plus sign. But if you are considering the negative sign, so as I know, -2 is greater than -3, right? But 3 is greater than 2. If you are considering the positive sign, 3 is greater than 2 for the positive sign, but it is reversing in the negative sign. -3 is lower than -2. -2 is greater than -3. So if I am putting negative sign here, okay, negative sign here, so here this will be the greater than this one. This 3645 will be greater than 45.36, right? But what floor is saying, floor will reflect lower values. So what will the lower value for this? It will be minus 3646. You can put like this. This is the highest value. This is our main value. This is our lowest value. Okay, if you are considering the negative sign. But if you are considering the positive sign, it will be the reverse. Okay, so I hope you can check the differences. What is the differences with the negative and positive sign? So I think you will not get confused with the floor and seal if there is some concern of the positive and negative sign. Okay, so basically, in short, you can see floor is giving the lowest values, nearest possible lowest values. Okay, so for this 364, my negative sign is there, so lowest values will be 3646. Nearest to lowest value will be, if you are removing the decimal, nearest value will be 6658. Okay, so this is the complete integer value, so there will not means it will be as it is. Okay, now checking with the seal values, so it will give the some maximum you can say nearest maximum values. Okay, so a complete integer value will be as it is. See 3645, as I said, in comparison of 3645, this is a greater value, this is the lowest value. So when I executed the floor, this output was coming. You can see here. You can compare here. Let's execute this one. Yeah. This is our actual value. This is our greater value. This is our lowest values. Okay. This is our greatest value, 58. So CL will be greatest value. So 6658.85. So what will the nearest greatest value will be the 59. Okay, 6 is 59 and lowest value will be this one. Integer will be as it is. Okay, so I hope you have understood floor and seal. So don't get confused with the positive negative sign. Just understand the positive negative concept with the values. Okay, now coming to the square and power, square root. As I know, square root of the 4 will be 2, right? As we know, square root of the 4 will be 2, square root of the 9 will be 3, right? So what this function is saying, this function indicates what are the values you are putting. It will performing the square root operation on that values or that column of the values, values of the column, performing the square root operation and then giving the output. Okay, so its syntax is very simple. Square root, and you need to put column name here from table. So select salary, square root, your column name as per the syntax, your column, but you can see here only positive values of the column. Have you ever found a square root of the negative values? No. We always perform the square root of the positive values as per the mathematical rules. Okay. So that's why whenever you are performing the square root function, we required the data within the parenthesis should be positive values. Okay. So now I'm performing salary square root. Let's execute it. Why this is giving error? This is giving error. Why? Because in salary we have some negative values also. Negative values. Let's check. This is salary on which I am performing the square root operation. Okay. So square root of the 1 will be 1. The square root of minus 4. So square root of the minus 4, it is not valid as per the mathematical rules. So it will not perform the operation. That's why it is giving the error. Okay. So let's exclude this one and just perform operation with the 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So to exclude this one, what you need to put? You need to write the where condition here. Okay. Select salary from student where salary is not equal to minus 4. Minus 4. So if I write this query, so only 3 output I will get on the on these 3 values. I'm performing the square root operation. Okay, so let's execute it. So this is the square root values. Okay, for the 1, for the 2, and for the 3. Now similarly we can go with the power. Power means 2 to the power 3 to power 4 to power, means 2 to the power 2. What should be there? 2 into 2, that should be 4. Here 3 to the power 2 means 3 into 3. What should be there? 9. 4 to the power 2 means what? 4 into 4. It should be 16. Right. This is the concept of the power. So we have also one function in which we can calculate the power values. Okay. So its syntax is very simple. Just select power, column name on which you want to perform, and what power you want to perform. Means 2 to the power, or 3 to the power, or 4 to the power. Okay. So let's write its query. Select salary power. I want to perform 2 to the power on the each value of the salary column. Okay, 2 to the power. And here I want to perform 3 to the power. Okay, so let's execute it. Our main value is 1, 1 to the power 2, 1 to the power 3. All will be 1. Here 2 to the power 2. What should be? 4 for this. And 2 to the power 3. What should be there? 8. Here our main value is 3. So when 3 is there, so I'm performing 3 to the power 2, means 3 into 3, that should be 9. And 3 into 3 into 3, that should be 27, because 3 to the power 3. Okay, same like this. In power, there is no any difference with the positive negative values. It will calculate the power, no problem for that. Okay. So minus 4. So minus 4 to the power 2 means what? It will be minus 4 to the power 2 means again multiply with the minus 4. So what will be there? 16. But here negative sign and here is also negative sign. So what sign will be there? Positive sign will be there. Okay. But for the same value, if you want to perform the minus 4 to the power 3, means minus 4 into minus 4 into again minus 4. So what will be there? Here it will be 64, and this negative sign and negative sign will be positive sign. Again this whole giving the positive sign, again this positive sign you are multiplying with the negative sign, so finally it will give the negative sign, right? And 4 into 4 into 4, its output will be 64. So here minus 4, here plus 16, here minus 64. So like this you can calculate the power, 4th power, 5th power, 6th power, whatever the mean possible you want, you can perform, right? So power is just giving mathematical power operations. Okay, so these all are the number function, guys. So sine, absolute, greatest, least, floor, mod, square, power. So I think number function is completed. So in next videos we are going to discuss the date function, then we'll continue further. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching my video, and please like and subscribe this video.